What up, Angels of Saints? It's your boy with the bandana colors, Salvation Gaming, back with another Fight Night Champion recreate or rewrite video. And as you see by the title, we have Roy Jones Jr. going up against Bernard Hopkins in their first meeting in the middle class division for the IBF World Champion. So if you're a real boxing fan, you will know when they first met up, Roy Jones Jr. was the one that came out with the win by unanimous decision. So is it possible that the game could recreate that moment or rewrite history by Roy Jones knocking out Bernard Hopkins? Or will Bernard Hopkins be on the other end and rewrite history by becoming the winner, by knocking out Roy Jones Jr. or winning by unanimous decision? Let's see. All this is on Hall of Fame type difficulty, and sit back, relax, grab a snack, chill like a Mac. Let's see what happens.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, with a record of 54 victories, with 40 by knockout and 7 defeats, from Pensacola, Roy Jones Jr. His adversary, with a record of 51 victories, 32 by way of knockout and 5 losses, hailing out of Philadelphia, the executioner, Hopkins.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Opening round here, scheduled for 12. Bernard Hopkins versus Roy Jones Jr., two future Hall of Famers who have had paralleled careers. They don't have a lot of like for each other. Different. Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Some bad intentions on that jab by Roy Jones. And a stabbing right hand. And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, he goes down hard, and now he's got a real problem ahead of him. Plenty of time for his opponent to jump on him.
3, 4, 5.
B-Hop went down, but he's proving he's not out. Hopkins looking to fight on. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Hopkins is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. And he just holds on there. Well played, straight right hand. Halfway through this round. Right to the head with that right. Blocks that punch. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
Bernard Hopkins is left, landing well. Rock'em, sock'em, robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Solid hook upstairs. Hopkins' right hand scores well that time. Right to the belt line. Hopkins is able to land a nice, clean left hand. Right to the body. Bernard Hopkins' punch didn't come close. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Accurate hook by Roy Jones.
Gonna take All right, breathe, deep breath, get some water. You good? You all right? Breathe. Good. Now listen, you threw a wide punch out there and he caught you. Line up.
Hopkins has got to hope that these 60 seconds are going to pay off for him here. Went down hard in that last round. He's got to gather himself because you know his opponent's going to come right after him when that bell rings. Blocks it away. Solid left hand from Roy. Hits him in the mug with the right. How about a return to sender with the left hand? I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Teddy, do you think the sport needs a national or international governing body?
Yeah, it's the only major sport, at least it used to be a major sport, that doesn't have that. And there's no unilateral control. And when there's no unilateral control across the board, well, you have too many spots that are weak for the sport, spots that do not serve the sport.
Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
You need to keep the head moving.
Junior's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Hopkins is making me question how his legs are right now. I'm not sure that he's all too secure and steady on those legs after that knockdown, just like he's tying up a lot here.
Yeah, well, you don't have to wonder. You're saying you're not so sure he's secure. Well, he's telling you. You know, he's right there. That's about as honest as a fight is ever going to be is when he's clinching. He's telling you, I don't feel too good.
Keep pushing.
That's a fierce jab by Roy Jones. Hopkins' jab lands well. Jones is so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. And we come to the end of round number 2. Junior's got to come up with something here because his eye just closed.
Yeah, well, what he has to do is his opponent knows what he has to do. His opponent has to throw punches from that side. What he has to do is take that side away from him. Position himself in the ring where those punches are not available to his opponent.
You need to capitalize on these mistakes, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make it pay for that. Keep your hands moving. Keep busy.
And round number 3 is underway. Digging in with a left to the gut. Junior's jacked up by an uppercut. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Roy Jones Jr.'s cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. You know from watching his career. Big shot he just scored with. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jones is rising back up. That takes some guts. He just missed that shot up top. Hopkins' right hand scores well. And bang, and away he goes. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's over. The fight is over. Roy Jones Jr. is unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner, the Executioner, Hopkins.
Bernard Hopkins is able to come up with a shocker here. Out of nowhere, early on, a knockout victory.
And does it with one shot that he never saw.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.